Let's go. Oh, I forgot. It's actually a draw. So it's PyramidK and Lance. I mean, PyramidK got it first. What if we do something really, really toxic here and we look at the millisecond and see which one is faster? I would say right that. I guess we'll watch that one then. Would that be a toxic way to do it? Or should I just flip a coin? Should I just flip a coin? I mean, if one of them was like 0.1 faster, I'd probably be more inclined to watch that one, right? Not to be super like anal about it. I don't know what to do now. Do I have a coin? I'll flip a coin. I think that's the fairest way of doing it. Give me a coin. I have a coin. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna go get a Pepsi and I'll be back one sec. One sec. Okay. This is how you know I'm so bloody poor. I have a copper coin of 5 cents. Right, there's the 5 cents there, right? And there's the tails, the 5 cents. Rel, what's up? So, heads will do PyramidK, and then tails will be Lance, alright? So, let's see. This is I think this is the fairest way. Oh, I'm gonna do that again. Where'd it go? I can't flip a coin. It's hard when it's a small coin. Got it. Right. We'll open it together, right? It's actually tails. Do you see that? I'm not moving it. It's tails. See it? So that means we'll be watching Lance's. Tails. Sorry, Pyramid. But the coin is gospel. Let's go. Maybe I clicked on it earlier by accident. I don't know, because I was on the boards earlier. Right. It's a bit low, right? The sound. All the main ones, Mondo. All the main ones. So I'll be watching RE1, which we just watched, then RE2, Leon A, RE3. Like every first run that you see on the boards when you open it on speedrun.com. Now, after RE3, I want to watch CVX. I want to do it in chronological order, then RE4. I'll do as many as I can tonight. Happens to you sometimes, it's weird. No, I'm fairly sure I did click on this video before, but I don't know. I'm not even signed in. Maybe I watched it earlier, I don't know. Like I clicked onto it earlier. Lance's strats. What's the story, James? What's the story? Yeah, this is the remake. Sorry, this is the original, yeah. So hang on. This is crazy. Watch this. So like, all the runners seem to watch. So all the runners watch these zombies when they go through here. They watch the RNG of these zombies, don't they? And it dictates whether they have to go into the menu, to go in the menu and out of the menu to make them open the door, because sometimes they don't open the door. And then just before the camera, see the way he actually stopped there? He actually kind of twirled slightly. The cutscene happens, and then he's already turned around perfectly. See? It's such a super precise thing. And this is RNG as well, isn't it? Like already there's a lot of RNG compared to RE1. And Leon's hitbox. I remember Leon's hitbox was so wide in this game. Rennie, what's the story, man? What's the story? We just watched RE1 earlier. Hamo's world record RE1. Now we're watching Lance's RE2 run. We flipped the coin. It's drawn between him and Pyramid. So we flipped the coin that landed on Lance. So fairest way, I think. And that's also RNG when it's quick turning, it's quick shooting. So there's a thing in this game called quick shooting where, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not the most educated person when it comes to all of these games, but I know that there's a mechanic. It's not even a mechanic. It's like a kind of, what would you call it? It's like a kind of quirk of the game where you Instead of holding aim and then spam and shoot, you spam shoot. Oh no, you hold shoot and then spam aim, and it makes the gun shoot a bit faster. But it's super execution based. Like, you drop shots all the time and it's time loss. So it's something that's really, really precise in the game.
Oh, you must be the new guy, Leon.
Yeah, I know RNG makes things exciting. It adds a kind of unknown element to the run, but there's other run, like RE1 it's amazing looking at RE1 because it's like 98% perfect fucking gameplay because you're not relying on RNG. The only thing that's RNG in that game is are the dogs. There's slight RNG with them apparently. Yeah, you swap buttons in your head basically. Yeah. At the highest level. Andre, what's up? Welcome on in. And Dax, what's the story? We're watching all the world records tonight of Resident Evil. All the main category world records.
Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here.
Yeah, that's, I never thought of that. That you actually arrive in the courtyard and you get into the main entrance though. Glove save, man. Thank you so much for the 41 months. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate the sub. I really, really do. You know you don't have to be subbing. I always say that. And I really appreciate the fact that people are still here and subbing when I'm watching something that's... It's not me speedrunning, I'm watching speedruns. I just thought this was a nice idea, you know. Carsey said to me as well that he was annoyed at me because I came up with the idea before him. But I was like, just go for it, do it yourself. It doesn't mean anyone else can't do it. I think it's a cool idea. But thank you, Glove Save. I really do appreciate the sub there, man. Thank you, man. Celador, what's up? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm just sick of doing Claire at the moment. The fuck... I'll go back to it next week. I'll go back to it in the next stream, and then I'll run it for another week, and I'll see if I PB. If I don't PB, I'll just submit my my current PB, my top 5 run, so... It just won't say yes to me. It keeps saying no. I don't have a lot of time to run it. And they meet Kendo in room 1. For quick shooting, you hold action and you press aim the right frame. Yeah, you have a few. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's. I find that Dave is pretty good at doing it. He never seems to drop a shot. This is super precise. These fucking statues. There's such a great clip of Bo just rage quitting, like throwing his keyboard because he just couldn't do this. I didn't realize Lance is on the mic. You can actually hear his keyboard. He's very quiet. That's pretty precise as well, isn't it? No problem at all, Glove Save. I really do appreciate it, man.
No estoy masheando.
Any 3-hour runs you can coin flip against.
Masheando así.
Alright, anybody doesn't know what Reneth's talking about. How did I say this? Reneth did probably the world's first RE6 run of Leon, 3 hours 11 minutes of rolling only. And there's a VOD out there. There's a VOD that he has. Post it in the chat there, man. Go ahead. In fact, I implore you to throw it in the chat. Oh, you did, Dax? Really? It just took you a while to do that. I'd say you enjoyed it. Sounds like you got your money's worth. I don't know when you started it, but it sounds like you definitely got your money's worth out of that. Nice one, man. I mean, that is... Talk about a grind. I heard that it's actually stupid hard. Like, kind of silly. How difficult it is to actually finish that. I've some knowledge of this game. I've knowledge of RE1. I've knowledge of RE3. Some knowledge of RE4 OG and remake. Some knowledge of RE1 remake. Some knowledge of RE2 remake. Some knowledge of RE3 remake is. I guess I know quite a bit about the runs. I don't know a lot about
Hola, Miguel.
RE7 though. I don't
Bienvenido.
know a lot about RE Village.
¿Cómo no?
And CVX I know nothing about. I mean nothing about. Only thing I know about CVX is that the knife is insane.
No, juego con teclado, amigo.
That's really it then, I guess. $50, Jesus. Well, I guess that's good for a DLC, right? I know DLC runtimes can be like, or your value from it. Oh, that's time save there, look. Well, obviously we know there's time save in this because I know, like, we've seen people like Dave on like sub 30 paces, so yeah, you lose like 0.7 or something to that liquor slash, don't you? The liquor will slash you. It's like, I don't know. As far as I know, it's not RNG though, is it? It's like your angle.
Qué buena habitación.
But it's like, isn't it like a super precise angle that it almost may as well be RNG? Because like you don't, it's like it's generalized. They think it's this angle, and they try and get that angle perfect, and it's just too difficult sometimes.
Con teclado, amigo, juego. Al principio sí jugaba con mando.
Outbreak runs. I could watch Outbreak. I wouldn't mind watching Outbreak. I don't know anything about Outbreak, and I can't imagine it can't be that fast, right? I can't be that long. Like the first mission in the bar. Fun with a lightsaber. I still didn't unlock the lightsaber. Sorry, I'm looking at chat a lot. I'm not even looking at the runs. Nintendo knew what's the story. Welcome on in. I liked Outbreak when I was a kid.
Come on in.
No cutscene skip, yeah. When it comes to RE7, I don't know which one to watch. Well, whatever one is the first one on the boards, I guess if it probably is no intro. Now that's RNG there as well, that is. There's RNG where you can actually move on the inside of the zombie. But they recognise it when they have a look at the
Hola,
zombie for a
Marcus.
split second.
¿Todo bien, manito?
AI is stupid.
Bienvenido, manito. Bienvenido, manito. Bienvenido.
State of Decay 2. This is a fucking toxic thing as well, man. Like, I don't know how they don't get caught in between the shelves. Tell you what though, this is a much easier library than the remake. I'll tell you that.
No está mal.
The library is like the worst place in the remake. With Eleanor and the two other fuckers. And Mr. X.
Es la mejor mierda que he hecho hoy de librería.
And the ladder.
Uy.
Yeah, the evidence room, yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. So is Marvin directly after it, isn't it? Like, it's crazy when you look at RE1, then you look at this. There's a lot of RNG in this compared to RE1. That kind of, to the untrained eye, you wouldn't even notice. Like, you need to watch it for quite a while to understand what's RNG. Whereas you look at something like RE3 OG, like, oh my god, no, this is just a fucking orgy of RNG. Like, this is crazy.
Fuck. Come la porta.
Like, even different fucking routes in that game. Like Magnum route and grenade launcher route. Yeah, these are without glitches, yeah. No glitches. I'm not really into glitches.
Pero ya no es lo mismo.
I don't really like the idea of breaking the game. That's just me, like, I've no problem with people running it, but...
De pequeño
yeah.
me gustaba y ahora me da hasta miedo jugar.
Yeah, that used... They patched that. It was breaker. He's making is the best fucking shit he did today. I didn't know. I forgot he had a chat. Yeah, I don't know. I know a bit of Spanish, but I don't know. So he's saying this is a good pace. I mean, obviously it is. But it's crazy that he's saying it's a good pace and he's in the red. Lance is, he's from the Canary Islands, as far as I know. CJ with the Prime. Thank you for the 2 years. Thank you, man. What is up? What is the story? Welcome on in. This zombie dodge is really precise. Watch the zombie helicopters. Look, yeah, look. I've seen loads of runs die there. Thank you, CJ. What's the story? We're watching all the Resident Evil main category world records, like back to back chronological order. Just as many as we can tonight. It'll probably have to go into 2 streams. I'd be sitting here all night watching these. We're only in the second. We watched the already won. Hamo's already won as well. Thank you, CJ. What's the story, man? I hope all is well. Best outbreak glitch is rapidly. I don't know that one. Oh yeah, sure. It depends for me as well. But like when it comes to Resident Evil, I'm not really into it. When there's see the way the liquor didn't go from there. But yeah, like other runs where it's like if it's too long, yeah, I don't mind a few glitches to kind of shorten it. Yeah, if the glitch is too toxic, I'm not into it. Alright, here we go. Here's the most dangerous room in like a while in the run. The evidence room. He got bitten here.
¿Por qué me muerde ese?
Interesting that he got bitten there. Didn't know he got bitten there. And this is the world record. Jeez, the rest of the run must be insane. It is RNG that the zombie has to stop. And then you got bad RNG here as well. You have to run around Marvin. Fuck, that is really bad RNG, isn't it? So now I understand when Dave says, "Oh, I'm 6 seconds ahead of Lance here in the parking lot." But that just goes to show you, like, that's what RNG does to the run. That wasn't even Lance's fault, like. That's just what the game said to him. The game was like, "Nope. Needs more grinding." Punchy has the record for Gun Survivor too, really? I forgot that game even existed. That's such an arcadey one, right? Here's Ada for the first time in the run now. Double evidence. It sucks for his health though, doesn't it? Because if he gets bitten one more time, he's in caution, isn't he? Do you know what? This is the cutscenes in this are actually pretty long, so I'm gonna skip them. And then there's another long cutscene, although it's my favorite cutscene in the entire game. Like it's my favorite cutscene in the entire franchise. Reneth knows that. Here's your favorite cutscene as well. I was scared as fuck as a kid talking to this guy. And it just creeps you out when he's like, you're like, Leon asks him, he goes, "Where's the key to the cell?" And he's like, I have the key. He's like, "I'm not fucking going there. I'm not leaving this cell." And then you hear this. Oh, as a kid. Oh, man. Don't get me wrong, I think it's badass in the remake when Mr. X smashes his head through the wall. But this is just the GOAT, man. There's no beating this scene. And then it just encapsulates how dire a situation it is. Leon is like, "I'm the only cop left alive in this building." And then the guy's like, "What?" It's so scary, this part.
Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
There's quite a lot of cutscenes in this, especially in the end. Right. Slander, what's up, man? I didn't say hello. That turn is toxic as well, isn't it? Like, they always turn the wrong way. Not the wrong way, but they turn too much sometimes.
What the fuck?
He does have the best death scene, yeah, where his body like cracks in half. It's like Alien. These spiders are awful, and they just spit on you and you're poisoned, and it's over. It's no matter what health you're on. You had to go by I know. I'm just. Chateau was saying something similar. Like, I'm watching it for what it is, man. Don't worry, I'm watching it for what it is. I'm trying to sit back and relax. I'm sick of going fast. I'm sick of going fast these days. I want to relax.
¿Es tu cumpleaños, Neo? ¿Feliz cumpleaños, Popo? Felicidades, Popo. ¿Cuántos cumple, amigo?
Jiminy, what's up? It is cinema, absolutely.
Cumpla feliz. ¿Cómo ganó?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right, man. Hang on. Yeah, this part is fucking awful as well. The boxes with Ada. I don't know. When you look at it, you're like, oh god, what would entice you to run it? It just looks so difficult. Watch this. It's super precise because they don't just push it right up against the wall. They have to watch. That's fine, and then this next one as well. Because if they don't push it far enough, it's GG. Because the water won't lift it. And they almost know by the edge of that box there. I know what you mean, Mondo. But I'll skip the cutscenes. I'll skip the cutscenes. I want to watch the gameplay. Don't worry, I'll be skipping the cutscenes. Like it'll probably be like a 40-minute watch, maybe.
Bueno, estoy más que volviendo, estoy por irme de los rompos.
4 zombies every second.
Estoy por ir.
But I know, like with Sherry, it was way worse because of there's RNG with the leg drop they call. Like Sherry would climb up on the ledge, and her leg would randomly drop, and it would lose like what, like half a second or something every time she did it. Right, we're going into RPD2 now. I know RPD2 is like one of the most you're gonna see some sick fucking speedrunning now in a second. That was a bad, yeah, I could see that was a bad turn there. You could hear him going, whoops. No, I'll fast forward the cutscenes, man, don't worry. I'll fast forward them. Claire Alien run at the same time, yeah. Imagine doing it for the remake, wouldn't make sense. Watch it, this is like kind of the RE1 line. Yeah, look at that. That's a super precise line, isn't it? He golded that. I wonder, does anybody recognise some of these locations from RE2 remake who don't really know the game? It almost looks identical to the remake here. Alright, check out this dodge. This is one of the coolest looking dodges. I know they say it's not that hard, but like it just looks very impressive. Watch this. Especially when you know how... Oh, look at this. Look at that. He even stopped for a second. Like, he stopped close to the zombie to get the optimal turn. And look at this. Now, that's RNG as well. Sometimes that zombie can fuck you. Oh, he goes the long way around here. Right, he saved big time there. Look at that. Look at that. He saved like 2 seconds there. And the liquor jumps in. Iconic jump scare there. That zombie gets close. You never played the original? I guess similar to YOLO Prison, yeah. I don't know if there's RNG. I don't think there's RNG to that dodge. The one we just saw there. There's a crazy one on Leon B. You know, the worst one ever. I think the craziest dodge I've ever seen is in like the first 5 minutes of Leon B. Or the first like 3 minutes or something. It's called the Stars dodge, and it relies on RNG as well. And it's more impressive when you know how thick Leon's hitbox is in this game. It's very wide. Yeah, precise is the word, CJ. Like, it's only when you play it you realise just the precision of people, like when the precision of how they turn. And the angles, they turn at the right time. It's all straight lines. And it's hard, like the thing about RE2 Remake is that it's easier to keep a straight line because you just hold W and you see where you're going, you know? With this constant camera angle changes. You can't see, your kind of depth perception is all fucked. You don't know where you are sometimes. I just don't know how they're able to keep straight lines in this run. It's super impressive. I think it's a lot harder to keep straight lines in this than it is in like a third-person game. Because you can never see the line. You can just kind of feel the line. There's a shotgun in the STARS office. The pre-turning and whatnot is impressive. Oh yeah, like we saw earlier, Mondo, with Hamo, when he goes to the box, he goes to the last like inch of the hitbox of the box, and activates it and goes into it, does his thing in the box, exits, and he's already turned to the item that he wants. He's facing the item that he wants. Just goes straight for it a little bit, picks it up, and turns and goes to the door. Like, how does he, like, the timing of when to turn is insane. Hang on, we'll fast forward this. This is just a cutscene. Yeah, so watch this badass. Well, watch this badass death here. No, I'd never go back to this. Never. I wasn't good at it.
Good God, what was that?
The controls are like the same as RE1.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical.
Yeah, the controls are the same.
Feeling that's where I'll find
Pretty much the same.
Ada.
Now RE3 added a quick turn where you can just like
Okay,
do
speed
a
up.
quick 180. There's a crazy boss fight coming up now in a sec that's pretty difficult. Like, they gotta do so many fucking quick shots. The quick shots involved in this, it's the G Mutanto boss fight. There's these little critters that jump on you. Now watch this. I probably will play RE2 remake until I die. It's just too much fun for me to stop. Although I am saying I'm not playing it right now because I hate the game right now. But then again, if a good speedrun comes out, a new Resident Evil, I'll probably give that a go. Right, watch this. See his inputs here. See the L here. Like, these are like. That was like wasn't that a perfect fight? I know he got. I think it could have been better if he didn't have to stop and push the little critter off. But those quick shots were fucking perfect. But it's RNG, isn't it, whether they jump on you? I think. Hurry boy, what's the story, man? We're watching all the Resident Evil World Records.
Buonissima pelea.
As many as we can in on the leaderboards of the main cats. Only has like one really shitty thing about the gameplay. If you're surrounded by zombies, front and back and grabbed, you're stuck in an endless loop. Yeah.
All right. We'll do this your way. For now.
Don't you mean number one? I thought you could actually get multiple ones off you like this. So you basically spammed to death. I thought you mean RE1, Rennet, no? I thought you could actually push them off you in this one. I didn't realise that the N64 version of this actually has a built-in randomizer. That's sick. And I saw as well that, like, wasn't it insane that they actually put the whole game on a cartridge? Like, if the PS1 needed 2 discs, how do they fit the whole game on one cartridge? It's like, I think it's like, they managed to make it like 10% or 20% smaller, didn't they? And doesn't he get rid of the handgun there? See the way he got rid of the handgun there? Because it makes the cutscene quicker, because Annette will shoot the gun out of Ada's hand. And after she throws Annette over the ledge, she doesn't go back to pick the gun up on the floor. It's just the end of the cutscene. Because the IGT still goes during the cutscene. See the way nothing happens there when she... Like, if she had a gun in her hand, it gets knocked out of her hand. And she has to pick it up later. I didn't know too, had it. All games should have a built-in randomizer. It would be cool, right? It would really increase replay value. Especially for survival horror games. Hang on, get this cutscene. Like, this cutscene is really long. So watch this. When she punches her off, it's a real sexy cutscene. When she falls off. She falls off the ledge. Listen. Do you remember we used to do that? Yeah, Lucygasm. Watch now. See the way the cutscene ended there. If you had the gun in your hand, she'd walk over and pick up the gun. Wastes a few seconds. All right. The cutscenes are incredible, and like so many cutscenes. But this is how this game felt so much more cinematic at the time. Yeah, it's about time I took a break from Ori 2. I'll be going back to it, don't worry, like, you know me. But I just thought this was a cool thing to do, you know. I wanted to actually watch these runs. I don't know why, I just felt like I wanted to watch them. "4 years, stupid bot." What does the bot say? Sorry, because I'm looking at a multi-chat here. I didn't see what it said there for you. "2 hours." Maybe it means like for the stream. I don't know. I don't know why it says that. Extended life, yeah. No mods needed then. Bridge puzzle. Crash Bandicoot. Maybe we should watch Speedrun of Crash Bandicoot. Right, so watch this. This crocodile section, let me just explain something here, right? There's something, this is a really dangerous part of the run as well, to do it optimally. So, you have to push a button here, and the tank will drop. The flammable tank will drop. Sorry, hang on. My daughter's actually awake. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. I'll be back in just a... Sorry about that. Welcome back. I had to dip out there. Daughter just wanted water. Right, so... let me show you this, right? So... the thing about this one is... they have to drop... the tank... at a specific point... and then move forward. And then there's like a frame, isn't there? Like a frame or two where they can shoot really soon. And if they don't shoot, if they miss the shot, if it's too late or too early, I think if it's too early, it rips the whole run, doesn't it? Because it's like you're not able to... I think it's like... oh no, what happens is the alligator doesn't actually pick up the thing, doesn't he? He doesn't put it in its mouth. Something like that. So that's a really precise thing that he does there. Imagine trying to do that on world record pace. Pretty cool story. Welcome on in. I'm horsing through these Cokes and Pepsis. I'm gonna get through these cutscenes again. Don't you get a free heal there with Ada? That's the problem with Claire, you don't get one. Why did I skip that? There's another one there. Yeah, there's a lot of downtime in this run where it's like cutscenes and stuff. The doors are a bit slow. Oh, this was a crazy part. See Ada right here, right? See Ada right there at the bottom. She could sometimes walk in a particular point where she's like following you, walking along the edge, and you can't get down. And it's rip run. I think it was execution based though. You had to be quick there, didn't you? If you were a tad bit slow, she'd block you and it's over. 34 minutes into the run. Yeah, free heal. Yeah, I mean that I guess that is the good thing about the cutscene. But that, again, that's why I like RE2 Remake the most, because you know, it's not against the rules to actually sit and watch the cutscene. And if you want, you can skip them if you like. So you can take optional breathers. See all the pre-turning as well. Like he's pre-turning into things. It's really good. It's crazy how he's been like he's just been exactly on the same pace since RPD2. Hasn't changed, like 1.6, 1.6. This is just like an auto scroller almost. You just keep aiming at the claws. Getting cut in remake, yeah. Well, it's like not that they cut it. It's like that they just added that part with the claws. Not in a that they put it to it. They put it in a different part that wasn't on a tram. This section here too. This wasn't in the remake, I don't think. That's a really that movement back there was. I know this is super precise. Watch this. You have to stop, go in, and then turn perfectly. Oh. I think there's an ammo pickup here. Yeah, that's a super precise ammo pickup because you could accidentally pick up the shotgun ammo, and you lose like 3 seconds or something. Right, here's a really. This is a really difficult boss fight in the game, as far as I know. G2. Magnum ammo. I always liked this bit story was it's the first time I ate a sticks by Leon, having been on death's door. Yeah. You see a different side to her. That horn has absolutely no business being that loud. And it's so cool. It shows how heroic Leon is in this. The music is so cool. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's the music, isn't it? This scene. RE3 is gonna be a crazy fucking watch now. Yeah, yeah. It's set all around these games. Makes you think of RE2 remake, yeah. And this is the music at G3, although in the original it's the music for G2. These are all quick shots here. That looks very simple, but it is super bloody difficult to pull this off. Finally, he's in the green. Look at this. Talk about perseverance.
Oh, perro. What I got face.
Perro. Burritos. Talk about, like, you know, testament to the human spirit that is, like, fighting, red. Finally, you're green in the labs. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. It seems a little bit easier to see where there's time save in these games, right? Because you're looking at angles and like triggers. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's Day of the Dead. Gloom Mute, yeah. 0.03 is a frame. Is that just in general?
I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoyed being with you.
Snap out of it. Well, well, I was gonna say she'd probably be in caution, so she'd be faster. Like, hey, to take the wheel. This scene always reminds me of when Dave got followbot. Rods, what's the story? You're trying to I'm not playing it right now. I'm just watching the world records. That's all I'm doing. Just enjoying them. That's a nice time. Yeah, I remember that, Reneth. It's like only a month ago, wasn't it? Look at the everything is pre-turning. Look at the pre-turns. This is very like the remake here, isn't it? Very, very similar to the remake. seems cool. It is, man. Absolutely, it's fucking great. Like you mean as a game or as a speedrun? Because this, in my opinion, RE2 OG is the GOAT. It's the best ever. It's the pinnacle of Resident Evil. I kind of have a complex feeling about like other games when it comes to like RE4 OG and what it did for the franchise and what it did for gaming. And even like, I think RE4 remake. I have problems with the mechanics of the game, but I just think they knocked it out of the park in a way that they've never done with a remake. But I still think RE2 OG is the GOAT. Like you're looking at all the four. Oh, look at this. This is a manip here. Didn't work. I never see it work, to be honest. RE1 is the GOAT. I have no problem with people saying that, but I think RE2 OG, the fidelity of the game and how everything made sense with the scenarios. I mean, I know there's a few little kind of goofy plot holes here and there, but it largely made sense. And the effort that Capcom went through story-wise to make it all fit together. It's like you have 4 games in one. It's amazing. And it has a really dramatic ending to all of them too. Like, it really does do a great job. Cepheus, what's up? But, you know, just saying that this is the GOAT for me is... I don't know, I don't want to seem, like, myopic or anything, but, like, there's a lot of... This is a manip here. See the way he stops running? Right, that worked. That manip worked. That's, well, clearly saving time. That might save him, like, 0.7. Don't know what his splits are like, but right, obviously he got it was completely free in his other PB, I guess. But yeah, it's not to say that there's other games in the franchise that are razor close to being on this level, like razor close. Hilariously shorter too, because literally nothing to do in the sewers. He skips shit. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I massively prefer it. Massively prefer it. Now this room, the mode disc room, is like one of the most toxic rooms in the game. So you have to shoot that guy's head off to hit this switch, and then you gotta run around these guys, and it's like super precise. Look, you can't even see Leon. Oh man, it's like 4 zombies there.
Si salen los naked zombies, podría ser Warriors.
So you actually have 2 fully separate sides. Exactly. Exactly, Shino. Exactly.
Si es que tengo igual.
Yeah, see, you can dodge both of them there, Cepheus. It's actually possible to dodge both of them. But he only dodged one, which it would have been worse if he didn't. You can get hit by both of them there, which would have sucked. He would have been like a second behind. So he has to push here. He's like 0.3 behind. He has to push. Coolest dude ever. Oh man, Lance has always been a good dude. Yeah, I always like Lance.
Pero no puedo hacer el YOLO completo. Si me muerde el segundo, me quedo en 4.
His English isn't perfect, but he comes into my stream every now and then. He's like, "Vamos," I go, "Let's go, Lucy, Pog."
Voy a intentar pasar el primero, le disparo al segundo y sí.
But he is a nice guy. I've spoken to him a lot.
Y que sea lo que Dios quiera.
Like on my stream, I've spoken to him, and on his as well. He runs a lot of different runs. I love how dramatic this scene is. This scene is so good.
1.8. Hay 3 segundos abajo, pero no sé cuánto time se ahora si pego el tiro al segundo.
Time controls, yeah, not easy. Not easy at all.
Bueno, vamos a ver. Me focuseo, tío. Estoy temblando de frío.
Yeah, he really is a nice guy, isn't he? Again, like nothing bad to say about Hamo. Nothing bad to say about fucking Lance. You know, it's nicest guys. She just runs around telling everyone her life story. He tries to kill them, yeah. I never thought of it that way. No, I think he's fighting against Pyramid. I think at the time PyramidK held the he had a 35. So in these splits he has a 37. So he's looking for at least a 2-second PB to get record, or to draw with record. So best speedrunner, you know, he's up there, man. It'd be nice if if it was like a I'm a celebrity, get me out of here of all these speedrunners we're talking about here. Like put Frit on an island with PyramidK, Hamo, Lance, Maddie Gale, you know. The Royal Rumble. Now, what's coming up here with the zombies, the naked zombies, is RNG. Now, he obviously gets good RNG, right? You either run by them or you have to stop and shoot. It's like free. Oh, oh. I can't remember. Like, is it like? I thought you could run by both of them, no? Or no, maybe it was good RNG. Maybe you get. Yeah, look, that was good RNG. So he didn't stop the shoot.
5 minutes until detonation.
You met my IRL a couple of months ago. Really? Yeah, I've always gotten along well with Matt as well. I've never had a problem with him. Always got along well with him. I always used to say like Lucy Pog, Pog. Vamos, vamos, burritos, vamos. But I don't know if that's just something like a lot of Spanish speaking speedrunners say that a lot, you know. Yeah, these are quick shots to the max here. This part is really toxic as well, isn't it? I know it used to get PyramidK a lot, and it to this day gets Dave. But you have to reload, don't you? And then you have to step into a specific spot and aim up when G4 jumps onto the gurney. See him walking forward, and it's like it's right to the side of the screen here. You can't see him.
No sé si lo he hecho. No sé si lo he hecho.
That's it, GG. All he has to do is turn around now and run to the finish line.
No he hecho burracos. Creo que no he hecho burracos. Estoy muy nervioso, amigo. Estaba muy nervioso. No
Never
pude
be
hacer
fun
muchos
Birkin.
quizzes, tío.
Yeah. She used the rocket launcher on him.
Metíme.
Oh, grenade launcher, sorry. Oh, look at this.
Y amigos, se acabó para mí Liona.
0.6.
Sí.
Sí. Sí.
Tengo la presión muy alta.
Dog Birkin is the hardest, yeah.
Sí.
You know what? Every time we're gonna get a good split.
Sí. Nervio del frío, hace un frío que te caga, hermano.
I wish I knew what he was saying. I wish I knew what he was saying. Oh god, it's on to the next one. Jeez. Outbreak. So yeah, that was Lance's RE2. Sorry, Pyramid, but the coin landed on Lance. It was the fairest way to do it. So GG there. That's 2 down. 2 down. Yeah, I'd even do a breakdown of these here. Like, look, Hamo is top 10 in this. I remember Alan here used to be like, he was always a top runner of this game, right? 3 Peaks, I don't know 3 Peaks. Magnuzzi, he was also in, he or she was also in RE1, on the boards of RE1. Secret, yeah, he was also a runner of RE3. He runs, he stopped running Resident Evil now. He runs, oh, what's it called? Metroid. He runs Metroid now, a lot of Metroid. And of course, Matty Gale, he's actually running it right now. Yeah, that was a recent PB 5 days ago. 48-40. He's going for record as well, as far as I know. Ori Duke, man. Ori Duke was, this guy beat me in the tournament. Yeah, I used to be jealous of this guy. I went up against him in a tournament years ago, back in like 2018 and 2019, and I got to the finals, and it was crazy. Like the final, like think of this: in the finals, we had to do 3 different runs of the final. So it was me going up against Ori Duke. He won the first round. I won the second, and then he obliterated me in the third round. And in fairness to him, he was really nice to me when he won. He was like, "You should keep running this." His English at the time wasn't great, but yeah, he was very nice to me at the time. And him and PyramidK were like neck and bloody neck. They were like sub 4, they were both sub 40 all the bloody time. back and forth. And then obviously, look, you got a man here that's kind of the main man, like Deep Stack Dave. He's the closest man I've seen to record on the grind at the moment. Like he was on 29 pace the other day. 29 bloody pace. If anybody's going to be number one now, I gotta say it's probably going to be Deep Stack Dave. He's probably going to get number one. I believe he'll actually break the record. There's just a kind of stubborn defiance in him right now. He has good momentum. Now Matty Gale could pull through, but I feel like Deep Stack Dave is just, he's actually running with 35 splits, and he's going way in the green in many runs. He's either getting unlucky in parts, or he's kind of choking certain parts as well. But all it takes is that one run. He's getting super good at it. Like I believe he'll get the record next. He's very close. And you know what? I think he'll get partner too. I think he's very close to partner on Twitch.